Hi guys, you're back on the Mastiff channel. Now, I've been asked in the comments by a few people just to show you what darts I throw myself. So I'll show you them. Mostly this video, I know I'm going to do a bit about dart match, but mostly this video will be coaching because I keep getting asked for coaching tips all the time now, so I'll do a few coaching tips for you tonight. But first of all, this is the darts that I use. So these are 180 Sandstorm V2 darts, and I've changed the points to a caliber Evo point, and that is fairly flexible, which I love. These is a QSOL AK flight system, medium. So that's what I throw myself. They're actually sandblasted rather than coated, and they're a lovely, lovely dart to throw. I absolutely love them, they're great. So yeah, that's what I throw myself. Right, so actually I'll keep these in my hand. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of tips on technique. So everybody forgets when they tell you, when you're first starting to play, or even if you want to improve your game, they'll tell you about stance, which I do here. I'll tell everybody about the stance, it's the most important thing. But nobody really tells you about your back leg, really. A lot of people say, oh, the back leg's just for balance, blah, blah, blah. It's not. There's various things that actually affects. So, to be honest with you, you can use your back leg in different ways. So, if you get on the oche and you prepare to throw your dart, put all your weight should be on this leg, really. Most of your weight should be on this leg, let's say. So this wants to feel like it's planted on the ground. But your back leg, you'll see, if you're just new to darts, you'll see all the players on the TV, they have their heel up. The reason for this, and it doesn't matter whether it's 5mm, whatever's comfortable for you, 5mm or an inch or whatever, it's because if your foot is flat on the floor, if you try to throw anything forward, a dart or a ball or a basketball or anything, or something into a waste paper bin, you automatically, if your back foot's planted on the ground, it'll automatically want to push forward. But when you lift your heel that slight bit, it actually doesn't want to do that as much. It still might a little bit, doesn't want to do as much, so there'll be less body movement. Now, you'll see a lot of people as well, you go up to the board, you throw your arms lovely and straight, 5, 5, 5. So they'll think, if I move this way on the oche, or move that way in the oche, that'll help me if I'm hitting loads of 5s or loads of 1s. You don't really have to do that. You can actually, this leg here is planted, so if your arm is straight there and you're hitting 5s, if you move your leg this way, tilt your arm that way. And the same this way, it's a pivot point. So you can actually, and you don't have to move it a great deal. So that actually helps to straighten your darts up. And the best time to try this is during practice. When you're practicing, the best time to try it is then. So just remember, it's not just for balance. It's actually, it does help with the balance, but it's not just for that. So 2 things during training that you can sort of mess about with and try different things is your back foot position and also your grip. So, like I'm saying, various people have various things to say about grip. Some people say it's the way you hold a pen, you should hold it. Some people say you should hold it like you're holding a feather. I don't know many people that throw feathers, so to be honest with you, I don't see that. I don't see that one. But when you're practicing at home or whatever you're practicing, that's the time to mess about and see what's most comfortable for you. Because if you don't know if you're a rear gripper or a mid gripper or a front gripper, you really have to know. So it's something that nobody can actually tell you, and the worst thing you can possibly do is copy somebody else's, because what works for them won't work for you. 99% of the time. So, to be honest, if you watch Luke Humphries during a game, you'll see he changes his grip quite a fair bit. And if you watch Luke Littler, he changes his grip about 5 times during a game. So it's whatever feels comfortable for you. I change my grip. There'll be some days where I play better as a front gripper, and some days where I play better when I'm gripping in the middle. So you have to just do what feels better for you on that day. So nobody can tell you how to grip a dart, only you know. Now, it's like I've said to you there as well about copying other players. I've got people that come here for coaching and they'll say, oh, I've watched him and I'm trying to copy his throw. Or don't, that's just not going to help you. If you take the sort of bones out of their throw and say, right, he's got a nice follow through or stuff like that, that's fine, but don't try and identically copy Gerwin Price or Michael Van Gerwen or whatever. Try and work on your natural throw. And the best way to do it is to take the bad bits out of your natural throw before you put any good bits in anyway. So you have to know what you're doing wrong before you actually get stuff to make you do things right. So one other thing that I'll go across on this video is the follow through. So for those of you that don't know what a follow through is, it's the straightening of your arm. It's what keeps your dart straight on the board. Now you'll get various people saying, oh, it's really hard to get a follow through. It's not as hard as you think. To get a follow through, yeah, the easiest way I teach people to do it is when you throw your dart, leave your arm out for a second or a second and a half with every dart. Just leave it out because your arm won't stay out if it's bent, but it will stay out if it's straight. So that actually works for most people that come. 99% of people that come here without a follow through, I've now got one just by doing that. And if you keep doing it and doing it and doing it, muscle memory will kick in. You'll forget about the 1 second. You'll just naturally start doing it, and it will straighten your darts up no end. So you don't have to go through all the rigmaroles that I've seen different people saying, oh, you have to look down your arm, and that's just not for me. Just leave your arm out. Just leave it out. That'll really help you. So yeah. So if you take every little thing that I'm giving you, or I'll give you some coaching tips on every video, if you take them and put them all together later on, that's when it'll all come together for you. So I will do various technique videos, and I'll also do some training regime videos for you as well. Now I did say I was going to do mats last week, and then I never done it. So just to address the best type of mat to buy for you, the mat I'm using here is one of the most expensive mats on the market. It's a Winmore Clear Zone. Don't go by, that's a site right at the end. I'll put the site right up another day. But this has got a built-in oche, and it's a really good oche, this one. The only thing I'll say, it's great, I love it, but if you've not got this type of flooring, it's absolutely no good to you. And as you can see, I've had to put double-sided tape on to keep it here. Now, if you had a carpet, this is not going to work. If you have tiles and they've got big grout lines in them, this is not going to work. If you've got rough, if your board's in a garage and you've got rough concrete, this is not going to work. So, a black, dense, thick rubber mat will work on most floors, but on carpet it's not the best. If you buy a carpet mat, which have got lovely designs on them, it doesn't work on this floor, believe me. You would have to practically glue it down. It works decent on carpet, but it won't work again on tiles, and it doesn't like to work again on concrete. Now, if it was me, I love this mat and I've got the perfect conditions for it. I did have a black rubber mat in here and it was great. The carpet mat didn't work as good, so if it's a smooth floor, forget the carpet. Black rubber mats are the cheapest. You get one of them for, say, $100, up to 130 for a decent one. This costs various places, depending where you get it. I got this from On Point Darts, who we get a really good deal from. So, but these actually at the time when I bought this were around the $200 mark. So it's a big amount of money for you to spend to actually just be a waste of time if you try to use it on a carpet, because it don't work. The carpet mats, you'll pay anything from $100 to $150 for them, depending on who's making them. I'm not a big lover of them, but in certain applications they do work. But I would say stick with the rubber one, unless you've got a floor like this and you can put something like this down. So I think that'll sum us up for this week, guys. So anything else that you want me to do, put it in the comments. We're quite happy to take all your comments and actually try our best to do things that you want to know. So what also helps us here at the channel is if you like, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That helps us to help you. So that's what we're about on this channel, is helping darts players, helping people, saving you money. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, or you know what's going to happen. I'm going to send the Mastiffs around. You know they're coming. Catch you guys.